Hey guys, wanted to go ahead and let you guys know about a new pop filter that came about. Right now, there's no pop filter on this thing. This is the ever popular KNOCKOFF 100S. The boot junkie microphone, no pop filter. Oh, sorry the guys. But I wanted to let you know about a new pop filter that came about. It's the ST01, and it looks like this. And apparently what they did was they copied the Hakan pop filter. So kind of a coincidence, but check it out. So let me put this on temporarily here. All right, so this is the original Hakan pop filter, right? It's got the, come on camera, come on, work dude. Okay, it looks like this, okay? Damn near a perfect circle. And then when you see this at the end, it looks like that. And this is the original $110 Hakan pop filter, right? And and here is the knockoff, right? The frame is pretty almost the same, except it looks a little bit different here. Now let's go ahead and compare. Let's take out both of these out, just so you guys can see it more clearly. And hopefully you guys can see this in selfie mode. Come on, camera, work. Is it working? Is it working? This is the only way I can tell is that one has a perfect circle almost. Okay, so here is the Hakan pop filter with the perfect circle, and here is the fake Hakan pop filter with the not so perfect circle. And one is $16, and it includes the pop filter, and the other is $110. So this is the Hakan pop filter right now. Let's go and do some tests. So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. This is the $110 pop filter with the Hakan pop filter, $110, and a recording into the KNOCKOFF 100S. I chose the KNOCKOFF 100S because it's known for not being the best with plosives. Now I'm going to take it off. Peter Piper picked, right? That's terrible, right? Now we're going to use the $16 that includes the pop filter. And my God, they copied it pretty well, actually. It's kind of frightening, actually. But let's go ahead and test here. So Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I'm now testing this into the KNOCKOFF 100S. And this is how the audio sounds. Oh, holy shit, that's pretty good, man. That is honestly pretty good. Okay, so okay, let me just test again. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Okay, that's the fake one. And here's the real one. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Then now switching. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Switching. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Okay, now no pop filter. Peter Piper picked. Okay, so holy shit. All right. Well, what I'm gonna say right now off the bat is get it. Honestly, I don't vouch for these companies, but what you'll notice about me is I'm always about people saving money, and Can you hear the difference? Let's try it again. $16. This is a $16 pop filter. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. This is a $110 pop filter. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Rich dad, poor dad. Rich dad, poor dad. Switching. Rich dad, poor dad. Rich dad, poor dad. Switching. Do you get it? You know why you should get this? Because it gives you the frame, man. That was what I was saying was that, we know that this is a pawn filter. Okay, and they don't even deny it. They say flat out, they don't deny it. They say we discovered, right? And it's hydrophobic. Well, fuck, there's hydrophobic foam. And, anyway, back on point. This is $16. And I usually don't care for companies that take money off of other people, but you can't go wrong. It's a fucking deal. It's $16. That's all I gotta say. It's the ST01 from Amazon. Fucking get it. And you know what I also recommend? Okay. I'm gonna give you two tips. The first tip is this. So some people say that the mounting, okay, I can see it right now. The mounting is a little finicky. So what I do recommend is getting a separate mount so that it makes it easier for you to, once you plop it on there, oh, you know what? The mount sucks. It's not as good. It's not as good when I try to put it on. But it's okay. I mean, you can put it on a separate mount, and then now it becomes much more flexible to where you put it. And this is how it is. But what I do recommend, my first tip, is make sure you get something like a small little mount. So that way, in other words, don't try to put it separately on it. Just use a separate mount, if it's possible. But it sounds pretty good. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. This is how it sounds. the second tip I would recommend, and it's hilarious as fuck. When you look at it, it says in Amazon, it says frequently bought together. Get that particular pond filter foam. I recommend it because it is the closest. You want to get 30 ppi, around 0.78 inches thick, and that's the one I recommend. And this is how it sounds. And as you can see in this demo, it sounds very comparable to the $110 Hakan pop filter. So, recommendation, it's a buy. Go ahead and get this because they give you the frame. This is like, the whole reason you want to get it. And they also even give you the foam. So you might as well get it for $16. So that's all I got to say. All right, you guys have a great one. All right, bye.